Everybody's a critic now with these. And so I welcome that intrusion. If 50 customers are all saying the same thing, we need to change. What makes a great chef is research and the tenacity to get out of your comfort zone and constantly push the boundaries. We are going through an extraordinary moment right now on the back of the new grassroots. Everyone said goodbye to COVID and everyone's focusing on some new, exciting innovations going forward. So a great chef is always searching for ideas. A great chef is always teaching. A great chef is always discovering. And a great chef is always listening to their customers. So there are multi-facets behind a great chef. Number one, being a great teacher. It's a team game. Sometimes brigades can be up to 25, 30 chefs. So you have to teach. And teaching is essential to move forward, because you may have a great idea, but if the team can't execute it, then there's no point. Beverage is crucial to good food, but it has to be done with a balance. I was recently in Melbourne and we had an incredible dinner matched with teas, fragrant teas, not 1 ounce of alcohol. It was one of the most exciting dinners we've ever had. So beverage program for me is really important, especially for the occasion, especially for the refined palates. And we have 6 children, and 4 of those are adults. And 50% of the time when they go out to eat, they prefer non-alcoholic cocktails. And so that's the way it's moving. That's what's happening. That's what the industry needs to adapt. So the beverage program is absolutely important and critical to the overall experience. Atmosphere, lighting, elegance, great food, comfortable chairs, immaculate bathrooms. Here at Bar and Grill, for instance, as you walk past, I want everyone to have the desire to be in this amazing space. The furnishings are soft, the music is correct, and first off, you get sucked into the energy, and that's what makes a great restaurant. Staff smiling, staff at their best, kitchen absolutely producing fantastic food, and then there's this theatre that customers are attracted to, and that's the sign of a great restaurant. A buzz, an atmosphere, an ambiance, but people just breaking bread and having a great time. That speaks volumes. Making a successful menu for me is the balance. I love customers coming in for 3 courses or 4 courses without having to feel that everything's so super rich. Drawing on the local inspiration in terms of how do we transport those ingredients into something even better than it was? How do we stay somewhat semi-seasonal? How do we give customers something unique? Whether it's a beef Wellington, whether it's an amazing fish and chips, something that can create an amazing memory. And that's what restaurants are about, breaking bread, having fun, and creating incredible memories. We have the most amazing teams. And this is a team that hasn't been put together over the last 18 months, 2 years. I'm working with maitre d's, sommeliers, operation managers that have been with me for nearly 20 years. So this group have become successful because we've grown together. And the 3 key principles, like, trust and respect. And we have all those functioning on a daily basis. And then we spend time in these restaurants. Ronnie, our executive chef, who's currently over from London, he's been here for the last month. And so we have this amazing check-in with each other. Also, I think the lines of communication now on Zoom, social media, WhatsApp, our communications are way, way better than they were 10 years ago because of those platforms that allow us to connect, divide and conquer, and make sure we listen to the customers. We get daily reports, not just all the good parts, but where did we go wrong? How do we fix it? And what's the solution? That's how we maintain standards. I think the job has changed for the best, if I'm honest. Seeing the young, prominent female and male chefs today at the front, at the best of their game is exciting. But social media's helped propel those chefs. They've helped propel their profiles. They gain recognition on those platforms, which makes them a lot more marketable. And so we're very good at exposing those chefs, and media training the chefs, and introducing things like the chef's table, or chefs coming out of the dining room, following their food, placing the dishes in front of the guests, a 30-second intro and out. So my job has been instrumental in creating, them to be better socially aware, because they're marketing experts as well. They need to know the whole insight of what they're doing, how to come across, but more importantly, how to sell them. And chefs are brands, right? No different to what it's like in the fashion industry. So if they've created this incredible dish, it's no different to a designer with a haute couture dress or a pair of jeans. It's exactly the same with a chef. They need to know how to put it out there. And so that role has changed dramatically, but for the best. I think I'm a busy man. And so I don't sort of go out looking for fans to listen, to meet. I'm lucky to be supported to where we are. But I listen to my customers, whether that's a customer on social media that's buying a frying pan, or a customer that wants to replicate, a dish from Instagram. I think collectively there must be about 120 million followers. Can you imagine how long that takes to even look at 10% of those things? So I'm blessed, but customers vote with their feet, right? They don't ring you up and say, we're not coming back. They just don't come back. So I get so excited when I walk into the restaurant and it's full, a chance to meet the guests. Yesterday we had so many families in here celebrating anniversaries. One lady brought her daughter to celebrate her 5th birthday because she saw a YouTube video that we did 2 years ago with Matilda on MasterChef Junior. And so that's the kind of connection I absolutely love. And I try to talk to as many as we can, but it's tough. It's tough to say hello to everybody. Criticism is subjective. Everybody's a critic now with these. And so I welcome that intrusion. If 50 customers are all saying the same thing, we need to change. But by and large, having that kind of feedback is crucial. The problem you've got is that you're judged by individuals that are less about food than you. And so they get caught up in the aesthetics. But for me, flavor profile is number one, and how it looks is number two. And then most important, are those plates devoured? Are they clean? Are the customers happy? But I've welcomed that kind of feedback instantly. I do get frustrated when there's some platforms that people are leaving reviews that they've never even been to a restaurant. So you can't take it all too seriously. But the general consensus on a daily basis will give you an insight. If they're all saying the same thing, then you need to change. If there's one or two little gripes, then you've got to stay focused and don't get pulled down by those little bits of negativity. But we're here to be criticized, right? Everything we put on a plate is up for judgment.